Hello, in this class we are going to discuss about Hadoop cluster specification. So as we know that Hadoop is designed to run on commodity hardware. So that means Hadoop can run on commodity hardware. That means for Hadoop there is no need of expensive offerings from a single vendor. That means we can use all our commodity hardware for Hadoop. Now, what does it commodity means? Commodity means that it is a low end and a cheap components. So commodity means low end and cheap components. So we can use here. Now, what are the cluster specification? That means what are the hardware we require for this? So as let's start with the very first, which is a processor. That means what is the need of the processor? So what we require two hex or octa-core processors with a core 3 gigahertz. So what we require 3 gigahertz of CPU. This is a requirement for a processor. Now second thing that we require in this is memory. So processor and another one is a memory. So we require 64 to 512 gigabit. 64 to 512 gigabit of ECC RAM. ECC RAM in case of memory that we require. Now next we have a storage. Now as per the storage what we require 12 to 24. We require 12 to 24 of 1 to 4 terabyte, 1 to 4 terabyte SATA disk. SATA disk that we require. Now other thing that we require is network. For network we require gigabit. We require gigabit Ethernet link aggregation. So these are the for Hadoop cluster specifications what we require processor and we require memory, storage, and for network we have gigabit Ethernet with link aggregation concept in it. So this is about our commodity hardware that we require. Now let's discuss about the size, cluster size. Now we have next thing we have about cluster size. Now for a cluster size we require to start with small cluster. If we are starting, so first is that we require to start with small cluster. So how much small cluster we require? So we can take it as, we can take 10 nodes. That as we require to start with this small cluster, so let's take it that we require to use first 10 nodes and then we require to grow it as per the storage and competition needs grow. So as we have growth in a storage capacity, or we have a growth in the computational capacity. So we require to increase the cluster, but we require to start with the small number of nodes, then we require to grow it as per our needs, keep on growing. So for example, we'll take as an example that we here in one end we have data grow by 1 TB a day. So per day we have 1 TB of storage. That means we data grows by 1 TB a day, and we require three-way HDFS replication for this. We have 1 TB data collected per day, but we have three-way HDFS replication. That means we need additional. So there is a requirement of additional 3 TB of raw data per day. So this is what our requirement is. That if we have data collected of 1 TB per day, but we require 3 replications for HDFS, so this much of data per day we require for storage and computation. So this is about our cluster size and specification. Thank you so much.